I'm so excited for this road trip because this is something that I've never done before.
The four of us, we're gonna go on this road trip in the big green RV, and we're gonna interview so many amazing leaders and individuals that have found their way.
I'm always looking for people wiser than me to listen to and to learn from.
I'm just really interested to see what's a common theme between all these people in their different fields. Like, what's the trait that they share? What is it that it took to get there?
We're gonna be so inspired and get to go all around Texas.
I saw you guys were doing one in Texas, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Let me just shoot my shot, see what happens.
To take on this journey with 3 different individuals from 3 different walks of life in a confined space, but also be inspired, be stretched, essentially. That's my type of party.
You know, be with some impressive folks around my age.
I'm waiting to see who's gonna crack first, who's gonna be like, get away from me.
As far as being on the RV and all that too, it's a little nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I love to feel like uncomfortable, because I feel like when you're putting yourself in those uncomfortable positions, that's when you're gonna grow the most, and that's so exciting to me.
I think once I step on that green RV, it's gonna be totally different from what I imagined, and I just know that I'm gonna walk away from that experience more inspired and motivated and just a better person.
I'm not nervous at all. I'm just really excited about the uncertainty.
I have a lot of things that I'm praying, I'm hoping that, I'm gonna have a better grip on that when I'm done with this experience.
Bring it on, I'm ready for it.
I'm Yesenia Anaya. I'm 23 years old, and I'm a little bit from everywhere. When I was in the 3rd grade, this period of my life was like the good time, that like pure, innocent, good memories kind of thing. But then my mom got really, really sick, and she almost died. It was really, really scary. My mom did the best she could, but big things happened. We went into foster care for a little bit. We were around a lot of domestic violence, and I saw all of that firsthand and kind of stepped up to the plate really quickly to protect my mom and my brother, and I had to grow up really fast. It was just a really dark period in my life, but I'm proud of myself because I still graduated 5th of my class and worked all the time, got into a good college and the honors program. I did all of that with everything going on. I've always been kind of the guardian, and I just kind of had a moment where everything kind of came at me at once. I have to help myself first before I even think about helping anybody else. Hey everybody. After I kind of had that realization, that's just kind of what I've been doing. I've been trying anything and everything. I started realizing that, hey, I think you have to start exploring your creative sides. Now I'm a trivia host. I do trivia, music bingo, karaoke. I'm a host, like I'm entertaining people, and I love it. And then I DoorDash and I Uber Eats. I also write a lot. I stopped writing around the time that I went into foster care, and I just kind of found it again, that passion. And so I think that that's also going to play a really big part in my career. I know that I want to do something that's going to be fulfilling and that's going to impact lives. I know that I have that ability. I know I'm here to do something big.
I am Chandler Foreman. I am 25 years old, freshly 25, and I'm from Houston, Texas. I am a vibrant, confident soul who is very curious. I went to school here at UNT, University of North Texas, which is very North Dallas. I majored in converged broadcast media. I had just completed 2 very big chapters. I graduated and I had just crowned the successor for Miss Texas, so that was a 2-year-long journey for me. I had studied the job of Miss Texas because I think people think of Miss Texas and they're like, oh, she's just a girl that waves and parades the city. And it's like, no, it's actually a job, whether that's discussing with business owners about important business decisions or things in the community, discussing with leaders of Congress. after Miss Texas was literally like, okay, what are you gonna do now? Going from structure to creating my own structure was the most challenging transition for me.